Welcome back to the news at noon. A kids game takes on a whole new meaning in the new movie Tag. Here's our Matt Perrin with this Monday movie review.
Welcome to another Monday. So as anyone could have predicted, it was an incredible weekend at the box office. By that, I mean Incredibles 2 absolutely destroyed it, with the biggest opening weekend for an animated film and in the top 10 opening weekend of any film ever. It's well on its way to being the highest grossing animated film of all time. But this review is actually of the movie that came in third at the box office this weekend. Based on an actual group of adult friends that participate in this game, our review contains a promising cast. The only question is if this film has been touched enough to become it. Here's my take on Tag. Our story begins in the month of May. Every May, there is a group of 5 friends, Hoagie, Bob, Chili, Sable, and Jerry, played by Ed Helms, John Hamm, Jake Johnson, Hannibal Buress, and Jeremy Renner, respectively. They play tag. They have played together since they were children, and even though they live in different areas around the country, they will still pop up at any moment during the month to make someone else it. Jerry is amazing at the game, and he's getting married and wants to retire having never been tagged. This does not sit well with the rest of the group, so they set off with, believe it or not, a reporter from the Wall Street Journal to finally make this the year that they get Jerry. As we find out soon enough, that is much easier said than done. The 4 come up with several elaborate plans, only to find out that Jerry is always 5 steps ahead of any situation, no matter how out there it is. And trust me, a lot of them are pretty out there. Time is of the essence, though, because May is quickly drawing to an end, and the group has signed an amendment that the game can in no way interfere with any of the major wedding activities. As the movie progresses, we see exactly how serious this has become and what it can do to people's psyches. Even though it really has allowed these friends to stay together, the obsession tends to border on extreme. However, it doesn't stop us, the audience, from also feeling like we have a stake in the tagging of Jerry as we laugh along with the hijinks and wait to see what can possibly happen next. So, what to say about this one? First off, I wasn't sure at first if there was going to be enough in this film to carry a kids game for an hour and 40 minutes, but it pulls it off. It's a nice, relaxed, R-rated summer comedy that takes you out of your life for a while and allows you to observe something that other people actually do. That being said, I was a little disappointed. With the cast, I was thinking that this was going to be a non-stop laugh fest. There are parts in the movie that you definitely laugh very hard out loud, but they are relatively spaced out. The movie is chock full of slapstick, but I feel like that quickly falls flat, and it's almost like they tried just a little too hard. I will say that even though I can usually give or take Hannibal Buress' comedy, he nails it in this role and is definitely an addition to the movie. Overall, seeing Jeremy Renner switch into his Sherlock Holmes-like mode for tag avoidance is amazing the first time you see it, but then it tends to get a little old as the film goes on. Isla Fisher is fun to watch as the overly intense wife, but unfortunately, she is allowed to fall into the background. What is great is the end credits, which show the actual group of friends playing tag that the film was based on and the goofy situations that they actually do in the real world. All in all, the movie was fine, and at times it was very fun to watch, but I think that it had the ingredients to be just so much better. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, Matt. Well, there was one movie that topped all movies, including Tag at the box office. We're going to take a look at that next. Stay with us.